Number 21. Checking your oil the right way, not the lazy way. Most people pop the hood, look at the dipstick once, and think they're done. That's how engines die. Here's the real way. Warm up the car. Shut it off. Wait a minute. Pull the dipstick. Wipe it. Reinsert it. Check it again. If the oil looks like coffee with glitter in it, that's metal. And that's your engine crying for help. And here's where it gets wild. I've seen supercars worth more than your house blow up because someone never checked their oil. Number 20. Knowing every warning light on your dash. If your dash lights up like a Christmas tree, that's not car personality. That's your car begging you to stop pretending everything's fine. Most important lights: check engine, coolant temp, oil pressure, ABS, and battery. Ignore the coolant temp light once, and you're one overheat away from an engine swap bill big enough to ruin your year. And the craziest part? Half the people I talk to think the oil pressure light means you need an oil change. No, it means your engine is about to self-destruct. Number 19. How to jumpstart without frying a $1,000 ECU. Everyone thinks they know this. Almost nobody actually does. Red to red, black to ground. But the order matters. And never ever connect both negative clamps between cars. You'll spike the voltage and boom, you just cooked your ECU. I've seen a dude destroy a perfectly good BMW because he jump-started it like he was defusing a bomb blindfolded. Number 18. Spotting every fluid leak before it becomes a disaster. Your driveway is basically your car's medical chart. Look at it. Oil? Dark brown or black? Coolant? Neon green, pink, or orange? Transmission fluid? Red or dark red? Brake fluid? Clear but slippery. If you ever see blue fluid, congrats. Your washer fluid line said, "I'm out." Simple rule. If it drips, the car is trying to tell you something. Number 17. Knowing your real tire pressure, not the number on the tire. This one triggers people. That big PSI number printed on your tire? That's not the recommended pressure. That's the "don't explode me" limit. Your actual pressure is inside your door jamb. Running too low? You'll kill your fuel economy and chew through tires faster than a burnout at Cars and Coffee. Running too high? Enjoy feeling every pebble like it's a meteor. Number 16. How to read your VIN. The car's DNA. Most owners don't know this, but your VIN is basically the car's life story. Where it was built, what engine it came with, trim level, factory options, even hidden features the dealer never mentions. It's like car history mode unlocked. Number 15. How often you really need to change your oil. Forget the old every 3,000 miles rule. That was made for engines older than your grandparents. Modern engines running full synthetic, 7,000 to 10,000 miles is normal. Turbo engines? Closer to 5 to 6,000. But here's the catch. Short trips destroy oil faster than highway miles. If your drives are 5 to 10 minutes at a time, your oil hates you. Number 14. Coolant versus antifreeze, and why mixing the wrong stuff is a nightmare. Coolant is antifreeze plus water. But not all coolant is equal. Green, orange, pink, blue. They're not there to look pretty. Mix the wrong types, and the fluid turns into sludge thick enough to ruin your water pump and clog your radiator. I've seen garage builds undone because someone topped off coolant with whatever was on the shelf. Don't be that person. Number 13. Brake fluid actually expires. Most drivers have never changed their brake fluid, but brake fluid absorbs moisture over time, and that moisture lowers boiling point. Translation? Your brakes get soft and stop working as well. Track guys know this. Daily drivers pretend it's fine, until they rear-end someone and then act surprised. Number 12. Rotating your tires, the secret to doubling tire life. Even if you're not doing burnouts or drifting, tires wear unevenly. Front to back to front, every 5 to 7,000 miles. And here's the fun twist. Some cars, especially all-wheel drives, need tire rotations to prevent drivetrain stress. Ignore it, and you're risking a $3,000 differential repair. Number 11. The sound of a failing alternator. You'll hear a whining or grinding sound. Your lights dim, your radio glitches, your car feels possessed. It's not a ghost, it's the alternator. Catch it early and it's cheap. Catch it late and your battery dies while you're stuck in traffic explaining to strangers that it was fine yesterday. Number 10. Checking battery health. A battery can start your car but still be dying. Look at battery age. Any battery past 4 years is suspect. If your lights flicker when you roll the windows up, yeah, that battery's tired. Number 9. Changing a flat tire safely. It sounds basic, but most owners don't know jack points. Literally, put the jack in the wrong spot and you'll bend your pinch welds or crack your floor pan. Use wheel chocks. Break lug nuts loose before lifting the car. Torque your lugs afterward. Simple, but people mess it up every day. Number 8. Why your air filter and cabin filter matter more than you think. A dirty air filter kills power and MPG. A dirty cabin filter kills your AC airflow. But the bigger issue, your engine works harder with a clogged air filter, especially turbo cars. Want that smooth supercar throttle feel? Then keep the filter clean. Number 7. How to wash your car without ruining the paint. The 2-bucket method exists for a reason. 1 bucket for soap, 1 for rinsing the dirt. If you use dish soap or dirty sponges, you're basically sanding your clear coat. That's why daily drivers end up looking like they survived a sandstorm. Keep microfiber on deck and your paint will thank you. Number 6. Front-wheel drive versus rear. Wheel drive and why it matters every day. Front-wheel drive is predictable. Rear-wheel drive is fun. All-wheel drive grips like crazy. 4x4 crawls over anything. But here's where the confusion happens. All-wheel drive is not 4x4. All-wheel drive helps you accelerate in slippery conditions. 4x4 helps you crawl through mud, rocks, and snowbanks. Know your drivetrain and treat it right. Number 5. Checking belts and hoses. The cheap parts that save expensive parts. A $20 belt can save a $5,000 engine. But most people don't check them. Cracks, squeaks, or swelling equals replace it. If your serpentine belt goes while you're driving, your car loses power steering, alternator, water pump, all at once. You'll feel like your car just rage quit on life. Number 4. Signs your suspension is failing before it gets dangerous. Clunks, uneven tire wear, vibration at highway speeds, or car leaning under acceleration or braking. Your suspension tells the truth even when your mechanic doesn't. Bad shocks affect braking distance. Bad struts ruin handling. And bad bushings make your car drive like it's permanently tired. Number 3. Using the right fuel and why octane actually matters. If your manual says premium recommended, you'll lose power and efficiency on regular. If it says premium required, don't mess around. Turbo engines knock easily. High compression engines hate low octane. E85 is amazing, but only for engines built or tuned for it. Fuel matters more than people think. Number 2. How to tow and how not to tow. This one blows my mind. Every car has specific tow points. Use the wrong spot and you can tear off bumper mounts or damage the frame. And here's the part most people don't know. Some modern cars, especially certain EVs and AWD systems, should not be flat-towed. You'll destroy the drivetrain. Always know your car's towing limits and methods. Number 1. Finding a mechanic you can actually trust. This is the big one. The most important thing every car owner should know. A trustworthy mechanic saves you thousands. A bad one empties your wallet and kills your car. Look for ASE certification, detailed explanations, fair diagnosis fees, no pressure tactics, and actual transparency. A good mechanic wants a long-term relationship, not a fast sale. And as always, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.